Hi, everybody. Today I'm here with the Aloha MelDoerr with his nice little lei and his shirt. You're very colorful today.
I bought this to go to Mount Shasta, and so I'm also going to wear it in Benicia when we have our.
Benicia. Uh-huh.
I say Benicia, Benicia. My friend Jade White Ale gave me this from the island of Hawaii. I'm sorry, from the island of Kauai, and so I'm going to be going there with some family members in August, the third through the 3rd,
Through the 10th.
the 10th. Um, and I'm really excited. So,
Oh,
um,
wait, was it the 3rd through the 10th?
yes, yes,
Okay.
it's 7 days. So, anyway, Jade got me this a long time ago, and I thought I'd wear it today to tell her thank you. And when somebody gives you a lei, you don't put this part on the back, you wear it on the side.
Oh, I didn't know they came with instructions.
Well, they don't. That was good. Please wear as follows. But also, when somebody gives you one, you're not supposed to give it away because it's a gift of love. And so here we go.
Yeah.
Gift of
Um, Boy, those were beautiful leis our friends gave us up in Sedona. They smelled so good.
those were plumeria.
They were just gorgeous.
I love plumeria leis. They're really neat.
Yeah, they when I used to go to Kenny Loggins concert, I used to get a huge lei, but it was made from carnations.
Wow.
And it was huge and beautiful. And he'd always put it on at the very end of the set.
When I go to Hawaii and I see my Hawaiian friends, you always take a lei to say hello. It's a way to exchange nicety. And so good luck. I have to go to Walmart and buy a bunch of leis because you can get them at the airport sometimes, but usually Walmart has them. So
Are
I
you
know.
serious? Fresh ones?
Mhm. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. Not Walmart out here in California.
No, 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 no. In Hawaii on the island.
Oh, in the on the island. Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Walmart on the island. Sorry. Uh,
Well, I didn't understand. My first trip was in the 70s to Hawaii. And
oh,
I worked for was it uh Control Data Institute, and we would make all the hotel reservations for our engineers, and they gave me and my girlfriend uh, a practically free trip to Hawaii. So we went, and see, I thought the lei meant you're supposed to get laid. And so I was quite disappointed, but anyway.
well, you get laid, but just not that kind of way.
Thank you guys for your questions. You got some questions. I got some questions.
I just want to say hi to the friend we met from the island of Oahu, Momilani. She was in Mount Shasta who chanted the Hawaiian, remember?
Oh, that was wonderful. She
And
did
hi,
a
Paula.
beautiful job. The
And
other one is we need to thank our guy Andrew
yes,
from
yes,
the makeup place.
yes.
He what happened was what he told me to tell everybody that after we talked about him the last time, he sold out. And he said some people were upset they couldn't get the product, and he tried to give free. You know how generous he is. So he wants everybody to know he got the products back in. He's figured out some way for auto uh, and filling up his coffers. But also, he's going to give us enough packets for everyone there, including the volunteers, a little packet of his products, samples,
To our event in Benicia.
to our event in Benicia. Yeah.
Benicia. Is it Benicia or Benicia? I don't know.
Benicia.
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 Yeah. Okay.
I
He
always say Benicia.
he's a nice guy.
Obviously. Well, how generous is that?
That's very generous. The product is incredible. Everybody that I've talked to it about loves it. And so, I guess it's a good thing to have back orders, right? It means
Yeah.
it was good.
Oh, yeah. He's overwhelmed. Boy, who knew just a mention could just
Es-
this has happened before where I've mentioned something and people are overwhelmed.
Especially,
All beginning with somebody that I read. I told her, when you do the show, be sure to have some sort of link that they can go to set. Oh, no, no, I just leave my file, I'll be fine. So she got crushed. It took her 3 months to catch her.
Um, yeah, I remember when I first did your show and you told me the same thing and you told me that story and I said, Linda, I got a whole staff.
Yeah.
But the first time I did your show, I personally answered over 350 emails personally.
Yeah, the people are wonderful. Can you believe? And
Oh,
everybody just wants a piece of that paradise. They want to know what's going on.
wonderful. Yeah, they are. But I'm really happy for Andrew and but I think if a product is good, a really excellent product, it'll skyrocket. If it's not, then people obviously
Yeah,
do
the
it.
proof is in the pudding.
Right.
Exactly.
And we don't get paid for talking about Andrew's product. He's just a nice guy and it's just a great
Yeah.
product.
We don't listen. I get offers all the time, people wanting to pay me, even for Fiji water.
Me too.
Oh, and I like that water, but I can't be bothered. And people are already upset. Some people who can't buy a YouTube Red, I think it's like $14 a month, where you don't have to watch any commercials.
Right.
People get tired of the commercials.
Well, the good thing to do is just slide the bar over. There's a little bar at the bottom. Just slide that over and then start all over again. And I think then you don't have to look at the commercials.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true.
Right. Well, the other thing is, what was I gonna say? They do put a lot of, but I've even before I joined, well, when I joined YouTube, I got that YouTube Red because I like watching other shows and I didn't want to have to go through the
What I
commercial.
did, but I limit the number of commercial. We can't control the content
No.
of the commercial, but we can limit the number of them. So for an hour show, I only allow 5 commercials. That's it.
Yeah, well, somebody told me there were six in my first few minutes, and I'm like, what?
If you
Sometimes I don't listen to what you put.
if you don't control them, they'll put one every 2 or 3 minutes through the whole hour.
No, 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 I have the control, but maybe it's not working because some people were complaining.
You have to do it for each one.
I
Each
do put moderate.
I just go in and change. I just go in and you can set it. And I just
I'll ask my son how to, I don't know nothing.
you know what? I'll look at it now, email you. One more
Okay.
infomercial. I got room for one more person to Iceland. I have to check on Peru, but come with us. And next year we're going to do some exciting stuff. I'm thinking
When
about it.
is Iceland again? What's the dates?
Iceland is October the 1st. Peru is September 16th. Next year, I'm thinking of a trip to Ecuador, to the Galapagos Islands to see the animals. It's going to be incredible. And a cruise on the Danube starting in Prague and going eastward. It'll be
Oh,
Prague.
that'll be in 2026.
Correct. Correct. I'll
We
let
got
her.
to figure out an Egyptian one
Yes, but
for
that's
the,
2027.
yeah.
So
So,
I'm
and
working.
then I'm supposed to do a Gettysburg event in September of next year with the real live ghost hunters.
Oh, cool. Let's see. Yes, Egypt, the eclipse in 2027. So I'm
Right.
working on.
And also, you guys, quick infomercial, we are selling tickets at lindagrindle.com. And it is for the Laguna Hills sold out. But this is for the Benicia event. We got 2 stories, so we got plenty of room. We got an upstairs and a downstairs. They have an elevator. I've hired professional, what do you call those food people?
Caterers.
I've hired professional caterers. The food looks delish. It's a special chef that's going to work
I
on it.
looked at the menu. It looks incredible.
Yes, and also it's gluten-free and there's going to be vegetarian lasagna, I think is for dinner.
Oh, yay.
And then there's a bar downstairs which will open probably Saturday in the evening because for lunch they'll provide sodas, water, and tea.
Right.
And then I got the big coffee pots. I'm going to make coffee.
Um, my prediction is get your tickets because I see it sold out. So
This is going slower, but listen, this is a tough time right now for people to do. But you know what? I will go along till probably September or October, and I will end it there. If we don't sell the 60 seats, that's okay. I'll
My,
end it there. If we do 50, that's it. We cut it off.
my feeling is it's going to sell out.
Okay, all right. Well, it's okay if it
If I'm
doesn't too.
wrong, if I'm wrong, I'll say, okay, I'll eat crow. But I just got a
Right.
feeling it's going to sell out.
I got Annette Brickhat. I got her flight. Have you promised me last week you were going to get your flight and you never did.
I'm checking, but I'll get it. No worries.
I know you will, but you're so funny. You always say, "Oh, okay, listen, I'll get it done tonight. I'm going to get it done tonight." Yeah, 2 weeks later.
Tops the list of the
I do
bees.
the same thing. I did the same thing, but I got her flight, and we're staying at the Holiday Inn Express. Very reasonable for the rooms, and they're huge rooms, you guys. You'll have plenty of room. They include a microwave and refrigerator, and we should have a ball.
You're gonna have a blast.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Kim Copeland, I've texted her and I left her a
Yes. How's
voicemail.
she doing?
She had a tear and a mess in the mesenteric artery. They put a stent in as like a coil to block it. And she said she's feeling better. She has, some up days and down days, and she's hoping it'll hold. And so she seems to be doing well. So everybody, please send her healing prayers because
Yes.
they are working.
Yes. She's one of the sweet. She's almost see-through. Is she a vegetarian?
I
I don't think so.
No, she's
We had
gluten
that
free.
dinner. I don't think she's a
She's
vegetarian.
gluten free, I think.
Yeah, but she's see-through.
I know.
She's like a little angelic spirit. She's a
She
little
is
tiny.
she is absolutely one of the nicest people, other than you. I'm teasing.
I'm not that nice.
Me
In fact, when
either.
I met her, I saw how petite she is and beautiful and see-through. I said, "Oh, okay. Well, from now on, I'm calling you Biash."
She's just absolutely wonderful. She's nice. She's spiritual. She's just a joy to be around, you
She's
know.
just a really good, but she didn't need this on her plate.
I
There's so
know,
many people out there that get these sudden things that happen. Even you, dear God.
like that.
And you were so sick because whenever I write you, you tend to get right back because you know you'll get my wrath. And you couldn't write me back. You were that sick.
I was really sick. I didn't even think I'd live, to be honest with you. That's how sick I
That
was.
was so sad.
When your cousin Regina came to me in that dream, that vision, that's when I knew I'd make it.
Yep, yep, that's beautiful. Okay, so thank you guys for your questions. Can I start?
You go right ahead.
Okay, and this will Zohan Mandami be safe, both physically and politically? Will he become mayor of New York City?
I see a Democrat as mayor of New York City.
Is he a Democrat?
I don't know, but I see a Democrat.
But is he going to be safe?
Yes, the answer is yes.
Okay. I think he'll be mayor.
So do I. I mean, Trump might try some BS with him, but it won't work.
Let me ask you something again, real quick. I don't know if this is in here. Tell me about Netanyahu with this bull crap, bombing Gaza, killing those children. People are starving, bombing the Catholic Church. Is he going to have to cease and desist?
Well, there was an English surgeon who's there, and he's traveled all over. He's a citizen from the UK, and he's speaking out, and he's talking about like that the health system is in collapse. There's no medical supplies. Kids are getting shot while they're trying to get food. People are starving. Infants are starving. They're dying. And the Israeli military intentionally are targeting civilians, especially boys 11, 12, 13, 14, when they try to get food. And they're denying it. But the surgeon says, no, it's happening much too often to eliminate coincidence. And he's speaking out. And I'm telling you, Netanyahu is going, I see him on trial for crimes against
Well,
humanity.
he was supposed to be on trial just here recently, but they said he ate something bad, so he had GI upset for 3 days.
I see him overthrown. I see him uh, facing charges for crimes against humanity, standing trial for it, and being convicted.
But some of his cohorts, this one guy said, you got to consider Palestinians aren't really humans, they're animals.
Well, that's exactly what Hitler said about the Romani, the Jews, the gays, the Polish people, everybody else. And so, if you can make a group of human beings appear to be less human, then in their minds, that justifies killing them. And
Yeah.
it doesn't justify it at all. Um, what's going on in Israel is very almost the killing of innocent people. It's war crimes. I do not support Netanyahu at all. I do
Yeah.
not support murder of any kind. And it's mass murder. It's almost like genocide, if you will.
Yeah. And then America keeps sending them bombs. So it's just,
Well, Netanyahu is the Israeli version of Trump. But more and more people are going to be speaking up. I even see, media like uh, internet media coming forward and exposing the atrocities that are going on there, but with film and all of that and
yeah,
video footage. Um, at some point, the networks are going to have to be pressured into it, albeit Trump would pay them to try to shut them up. But there will be a few networks that will bring out the atrocities that are being committed against the people of Gaza.
right. He's going to go down. I can tell you that much.
He is going to go down. He really is. Um, you know, um, I, even the Israeli people do
They
not
don't like what he's doing,
do not like what he's
especially
doing.
the ones in America.
I have some friends. I have friends from all over the world. I have some friends in Saudi Arabia. And a lot of the Saudis don't even like Trump. I mean, because of what's going on.
Yeah,
So, he's the reason I think that Netanyahu is doing this, as long as he can keep this war, whatever is going on, he thinks it takes pressure off him and gives him unlimited power. But it will come back to bite him. It really will.
I love it. Okay, pick a question.
Okay. This is CHKO. Hello, handsome Mel and lovely Linda. Are the recent earthquakes in Alaska and Mount Rainier indicating that a big earthquake will happen on the Cascadia Fault? No.
Okay,
I see a big quake coming in Alaska, yes. Mount Rainier, on the other hand, the earthquakes are because of volcanic activity.
right.
That's a little bit different than an earthquake because of tectonic plate sliding.
I do see a volcanic action going on
So do
to the
I.
north. Yeah,
Mount St. Helens will erupt again.
yeah.
I see Mount St. Helens blowing her top again.
Oh my God.
Yep. Within the next year or two, it's going to be huge.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to happen in the summer months.
Right.
Interesting.
But I do see my cousins. I had first cousins who were in that quake in Alaska. They were in the military, and not when it was in 1963. And
Right.
when it hit, it was so huge that they went out in the street, but they were knocked over because the ground was just vibrating
It's
so.
really, I was in that 6.9 low Priana, and you can't run, you can't move, you're stuck.
Right. She said that quake was like seven. It was huge. It was in 1963 in Anchorage. So yes, I do see a big earthquake of a huge magnitude hitting Alaska.
Wait, it was 19 when?
1963, I think, when that quake
That
hit.
was a 9 point.
Oh, it was big. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
huge.
that was a nine. That's when the tsunami came in.
My cousins were in that earthquake.
Wow. And you could see the boats going out and then boom.
You could see buildings where they just sunk below street level and big
Yeah.
cracked streets. I mean, it was huge. I don't know if it'll be a nine, but it's going to be a huge quake.
Okay, well, Biden outlived Trump.
I can't say what I'm thinking. Yes,
Good.
that's the short version.
I think he's going to hang in there for a while.
My guides have been showing me for a long time, and many of us in the community, including yourself, have said the same thing. I always see dark clouds around Trump's head area, and that tells me that it could be like stroke or something big is coming. Um, when they said that the swelling in his feet and legs were venous,
That
and
then, yeah.
I'm like, I'm
I
not
don't think it is either. I think it's something with congestive heart failure.
exactly what I was going to say. I'm not a doctor, but congestive heart failure hit me.
Yeah. And it's interesting. They brought, because we can't see out underneath the sock. I'd like to know how far the pitting is and his ankles, to test for pitting edema. And he's in a heart failure.
Well, with his legs that swollen, I'm sure there has to be pitting edema. And for those
Yeah.
of you who don't know what pitting edema refers to swelling. Pitting edema is when you press it and it leaves a little indentation and it doesn't come back out.
And we do it by numbers as nurses. You would say 1+, 2+, 3+. If you stick your thumb in someone's ankle and it stays there, that's like 5+.
Oh, he's 5+.
Okay, give me a question, my friend.
Wondering about his blood sugar.
Yeah.
That's hitting me. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I was just writing notes about, I call him Epstein. In German, it's Epstein. Is this Epstein fiasco going to be the final downfall of Trump? May truth prevail, as this is one issue both sides want resolved and brought to the light.
Is this the final for him? I think it is.
Well, I was taking notes on it, and I just found out um, that the Epstein accuser urged the FBI to investigate Trump back in 1996, and nothing was done.
Wow.
So I see
I
the,
do think JD Vance is in on this. He's being nice to Trump, but he's trying to figure out some way to get him removed.
well, in 1996, I think the Dems were in power but there's some Dems name on that list too.
Oh, I know. Someone asked on here, who's the high-ranking senator on Epstein's list?
There's more than one, that's for sure. I
I
see it
wonder.
as three. Um, but some of them aren't in politics any longer. But, it'll be an embarrassment to a few Dems, but also an embarrassment to a lot of Republicans. And Trump's going to say, oh, look, they'll divert the attention. Yeah, look what the Democrats did, and try to not put the attention on the Republicans. The reason the MAGAs want it out so bad is because they feel like the midterms are coming up and they can use it to shame the Democrats. But it's going to
So,
shame on them, on the Republicans.
the list will be read out loud. We'll see the list.
Bingo. How do you pronounce her name? Just Lane or just Lane? I can't pronounce her name.
Yeah, just Lane is what I understand.
Um, you know,
I see the list getting out and it might be undercover. She might even give it to someone to give out.
my guy showed me that Elon Musk has copies of it,
I love it.
and that I see it leaked out, and they're going to say that it's a hoax, it's not real, blah blah blah. You know how they do, but it is real.
Yeah.
Uh, did you hear that Trump just sued CBS for like some billions of dollars because I forget exactly what it was about. He didn't like something they wrote about him.
Was
Uh,
that the 60 Minutes thing or that was
I forgot what it
yeah,
was.
but remember they got rid of the late night
Right.
show. Is
Well, yeah.
that what you're talking about?
There's something else. It's either that or one of the newspapers for billions, but he won't win. Trump will not
He's
win
not
that.
going to win.
He's not going to win. It
Oh,
just
did you see that Governor Newsom is suing that guy on Fox News for lying and saying about a secret phone call? And then the News guy apologized on TV that he was wrong. And Newsom says, oh, well, too bad. I'm still suing.
well, that was stupid thing to do because if the guy apologized on TV and saying he was
He's
wrong,
saying he's guilty, Your Honor.
bingo.
So,
Trump is going to start filing a lot of these lawsuits just to be a bully. The same with his tariffs, but he's
yeah.
not going to win.
And a lot of women are coming forward.
Oh,
Women that said, listen, I was the girlfriend of Epstein and they had an agreement and I got pulled into it and Trump was groping me. Ugh, it's just so gross.
My guides have always told me the women will bring him down.
Yes. And
And
that's why I can't help it's just Lane the one. It's just Lane the one that even if she does it undercover, you know. But what is JD Vance doing in all this?
Spirit just tells me he has a finger in it.
Yeah.
Not a whole hand like Trump does, but a finger in it, and that's going to come out too. And maybe that's why we're not seeing him as president, because if Trump, something happens to him, JD Vance will be president, but I don't see JD Vance as president. If he is, it's not for very long.
No, because people don't like him. He's the worst like VP ever. But he thinks he's going to go in with Peter Thiel and do a whole new United States. No, the people are speaking up.
Not going to happen. And talking about people speaking up, the European Union is retaliating against Trump for the tariffs.
Oh, wow. What are they doing?
I just read about it before we got started. I think they're just getting together and saying that, you can do what you want with your tariffs, but if you do that, we're going to impose bigger ones on you, and it's gonna really play havoc with the
We are
American.
going to go through havoc. I'm telling you right now, you guys, I'm so sorry. Just wait for it. And then I see Trump trying to, now look at the stock market's going up today.
Yeah, but it's based on speculation on other things. When he took office, the dollar was about $1.05. And now $1 is $1.17 or $1.18. So that means the dollar is losing value.
What do you mean? $1.05 and $1.18? That means it went up.
The dollar, you mean? Or the
Yeah.
euro? No, because if you one American dollar is equal to a dollar. It,
Five in
oh
Europe.
no, I'm
Okay.
sorry, it's backwards. I'm sorry, it's backwards. I had it backwards. So it was about 90 or 95 cents American for 1 euro, and now it's 85 cents American for 1 euro.
Yeah, it's $1.16 right now.
Correct. Well, yeah, when I
And
checked.
the sterling is $1.34. But back when in 1999, when I went to Scotland, it was $1.67.
First time we went to Europe, it was $1.40 American for 1 euro.
Yeah.
Uh, but still, the dollar is decreasing in value in Europe.
Yeah. I tell me energetically, I feel him being very upset.
Right.
I can feel him being super angry.
That's what I feel.
And he's kind of onto whoever's trying to get him out of office. And we're not talking Democrats, we're talking Republicans.
No, I'm sorry, I had that backwards. I take it back. I had it backwards. It's 85 cents euro for $1 American. I had it back.
Okay.
That's what I'm like, wait a minute, that didn't sound right. My math skills are off today. But when he took office, it was like 90 cents euro for $1 American. Or nine, or sometimes not. So what does that tell
So
you?
what you're saying is a dollar could buy 80 cents in UK or wherever the euro is taken.
Correct.
Yeah. You couldn't trade 81 cents for a dollar. You get your money's worth with a dollar. You got
Like
more
if,
money, more
like
power.
if I gave $1 right now, I would get 85 cents euro.
No, it's $1.16 now.
That's a dollar 17 euro. Wait,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's the opposite way.
Anyway,
Here, I'll show you.
enough, you guys.
There you go.
Okay, your turn with the question.
I lost them. Anyway, the dollar is losing value. All right, hold on one
People are
second.
like, we don't need this arithmetic. Just
I
get
know.
to the point. Let's get
All
down to
the, all
business.
of all the comments are going to be flooded with it. All
Yeah.
right. Hi, Mel and Sexy Linda. Is it true once Trump leaves office, will there be an antichrist taking over as president?
Is it true what?
Is it true that once Trump leaves office, there will be an antichrist taking over as president? No,
No.
no, not at all.
Somebody asked me, is it true that Epstein is still alive? Nope. He's dead. I can tell you.
question the way he died.
Oh, yeah. What's going to happen to Stephen Colbert?
I picked up another network will offer him a
I
job.
feel like he's going to do even better than he was doing before.
CBS is going to be so sorry that they let him go.
CBS Paramount is going to really, a lot of people are canceling their Paramount
Not going to watch CBS.
subscriptions.
I'm not watching CBS anymore.
Me neither. I'm done with them.
You know what? My guides are telling me that they said, oh, they get used some BS reason, but they got paid under the table to get rid of them. That's entertainment purposes
Oh,
only.
and Trump was just
Trump.
elated. Let me tell you something, you guys, and I want you to remember this. Every time he does something, like he's telling the Washington uh, baseball team, is it baseball or football, to change their name back to the Washington Redskins, or
Yeah,
he's not going to help finance their new
right.
auditorium. Let me tell you something. All this is temporary. This guy's about ready to go.
That's right. Okay, I just checked it out back to the euro real quick. One American dollar gets you 86 cents euro. There you go.
It doesn't make sense.
Here, can you see it?
But the euro is worth $1.16 to an American.
No, that's um, um, €1.
Someone will write us and get us straight.
1 euro is $1.17 American.
Yeah.
So if I right,
Oh,
so
so it's actually worth. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm
oh,
done with the question.
right,
Okay, now where do you want to go?
get it backwards. That's why it's hard to figure out. It's like when I go to Europe, I'm like, wait a minute, I got to get everything switched, and then I'm doing it on the calculator because if you're not careful, you want to make sure they're doing it right. So, with the exchange rates and everything. All right,
So read a question.
all right, hold on, I'm looking. All right. Um, This is a good question. Tammy Drummond says, will the Supreme Court make modifications to birthright citizenship to give Trump a win?
Nope.
Because if they do that, then what about him? His mother, he was born here and his mother was not a citizen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what would that do to him? I don't think so. All right, your turn.
Oh, Jesus, that's quick. Okay, so uh oh, will Ghislaine Maxwell be pardoned?
I feel yes. I could be wrong, but I'm seeing yes. But if she is, that is going to create such an uproar.
I
And
feel like he wants to do it, but he can't.
right. But I see those files being released before she's even pardoned.
Oh, wow.
So she can't use that as a tool for bargaining for a pardon, can she?
Right.
I
You know,
could be
there's
wrong.
pictures of Pam Blondie with Epstein and Trump. Is there something going on there? Is there some news within that? This is years ago.
Entertainment purposes only. When you said that, my heart started racing and my psychic light bulb went off and it's going, yes, yes, yes,
Yeah, she was involved
yes.
somehow.
She was involved somehow. Yes. Could have been in the cover up.
So, okay. Do
Very
you have
high,
another question?
some very high-end people and this whole Epstein thing. I mean, it goes all the way up the pecking order.
Yeah. Do you have a question?
They do. Okay. If Trump decides to go after Haitians people, will Black American people accidentally get deported because they won't know the difference in just the color? I see no. No.
Okay. That's just terrible. I can't wait till this is over with.
Oh God.
Okay.
Because it's not going to go on that much longer.
Will gerrymandering happen in Texas that Governor Abbott, ACA Hot Wheels, and F-45 happened to want to do? I heard Jasmine Crockett and one other senator are fighting this not to happen. Governor Newsom says if Texas does this, he will do it to California, and other blue states will do the same. I heard they're already figuring it out. Will this happen all before the 2026? I think something's going to happen. And let me tell you something else. There's privately under the table, there's Republican congressmen begging California stuff not to change it because they can't.
Right.
So
And
we'll end up with more than them if they want to play the gerrymandering card.
it's right. And that's exactly how I see it. But then if the Dems do it, the Trump administration want to take it to the Supreme Court. But, the Supreme Court would say, no, if you did it, then they can do it. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah.
You know what I see coming as legislation to stop the malignant gerrymandering? It's supposed to be based on the census. And I just see protections put in place to keep, you know, any political party from gerrymandering to pretty much buy an election. Or
But maybe the governor of Texas says, no, I better not because it will give us more. Because I don't trust the Supreme Court.
I don't either. I keep seeing Texas turning purple. Uh, I just don't know if it's this time around. But
So when you gerrymander and you get seats, does it necessarily have to go to Republicans? Can people come out and vote like crazy and change it to a Democrat?
you could, but what they do is they redraw the political districts, and so that affects the vote. It's how many people in that certain political district are Democrats or Republicans and how they vote. So if, they gerrymander, then they do so to try to increase votes from either.
Interesting.
But Newsom would gerrymander as
Oh,
well.
in a minute. In a minute.
He's going to run for president, and I feel
I'm
him.
telling you, like he's telling that guy at Fox News. Well, yeah. Anyway, I'm still suing you.
He's going to sue him. Yeah.
So, you got a question?
Yep. Um, okay. Do you see the Dems taking both the House and the Senate? And if so, will we join with the world to stop global warming, or is it too late? Hugs to both of you.
I absolutely see us taking. I've been saying that since the get-go.
I
It's
see it.
going to be more of a landslide than people. Remember when they were talking about the red wave and they were going on, and it ended up being a beautiful, beautiful outcome.
It wasn't even a pink trickle.
I think one person Trump stood behind. That's what gets me. One person that he wanted to be voted in won. One out of all the seats. And what's so funny is he'll say, we're going to get you out of office. He'll threaten people. We'll get that one senator said, well, it doesn't matter because I'm retiring.
Right.
But we're going to get you out of, and I thought, well, who's going to listen to him? This guy never gets people kicked out that he wants kicked out.
Um, I think we're going to take over the House and the Senate.
Yes.
I think climate change is the largest existential threat we have. And once Trump is gone and his cronies are gone, I see the United States being very proactive again in helping to curb climate change.
Yeah.
All right, it's your turn, I think.
Okay. So why are all the animals leaving? Nicole just wanted us to know we sold a couple of tickets. Why are all the animals leaving Yellowstone?
I don't know if they're all leaving, but
There are herds of people,
it's
herds
a
of people, herds of animals leaving.
well, what happens is, okay, I do see an eruption, but it's minor. Yellowstone is a mega, not a mega, it's a mega volcano. I mean, if it's underground, but the caldera is just miles and miles. And if it erupted and blew its top, it would be an extinction level event. But a lot of times when animals sense certain changes, uh, seismic changes, they leave a certain area. So I do see like a vent or something going up in a certain area there, yes, but it's not going to be a humongous
Or
explosion.
even a quake.
Correct. And that's exactly what's going on. They can sense it, and that's why they're sensing an earthquake.
It's interesting because they showed that video of the animals moving all of a sudden. They were just And it was because an earthquake was coming.
That's why, because they can feel it. They can
Yeah.
sense the vibration of it and hear things that we can't hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Here. That okay. Do you think the reason why the Republicans voted against their Do you think the reason why the Republicans voted against their own interests because Trump said he can veto any election? No, they voted against their own interests because they were afraid of Trump.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, this is a good one from Andrea. There have been 13 bodies. I haven't read this.
Neither.
13 bodies that have been found in New England area covering 3 states. Is this done by one person? Is there a serial killer? Law enforcement say they are not related.
I see that five of them are related or six of them are related.
You see what? Five are related. Okay.
Yes, that's what I see.
I see there's one person that killed a lot of them.
That's what I see too.
I don't know about the number. Okay, go ahead.
Do you see Trump winning a lawsuit after suing? Do you see Trump winning lawsuit after suing the judges in Maryland? No.
Oh, God, no. Will Sherrod Brown ever run for governor in Ohio? And if so, will he win? I just heard yes, big and loud.
So did I. So did I.
He didn't win his seat back in Ohio because there was under the table stuff.
Right. Tapioca thievery. I like that name, tapioca thievery. That's really cool. Um, will the behavior of ICE get worse with their additional funding from the big ugly bill?
Repeat that again.
Will the behavior of ICE get worse with their additional funding from the big ugly
I know
bill?
they're paying them more than they pay the U.S. Marines. Yeah, they're going cray cray. This is about ready to stop because Trump's getting ready to exit stage left. Something's coming up.
Well, some of those people that are working for ICE, I see them getting fired because they don't even have training. They were just deputized. And I
No,
think
and a lot of them are from the J6.
exactly. And a lot of them are Proud Boys and all of that stuff. Um, so, you know, that big ugly bill, the big BS bill, I see a lot of that going to court. And I'm thinking that some of the things they're doing with that spending bill is unconstitutional. And I see it tied up in court for a while.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, listen, as soon as he's gone, even if Vance is in there for a minute, I see because somebody wrote, and this is exactly my prediction. Somebody wrote on one of the social media sites, in the midterms, the Republicans will be voted out by a landslide. They will immediately begin charges against Donald Trump. And there will be all kinds of hearings to remove everybody that was complicit in all this. That's exactly what we'll be watching. So many court things. It's not, and they'll also be dealing with the Supreme Court. Trust
We'll
me.
be glued like that.
Yeah, but they're not. The Supreme Court isn't going to be sitting there acting like, oh, goody, we're fine. No, they're going to go in there and really. Sherrod Brown's got some business to do.
I see at least two justices being impeached on the Supreme
I
Court.
know. Well, one of them is Kavanaugh for sure, and
Yeah,
probably Thomas. If Thomas leaves, then it'll be Alito
right. Well, I
because they
think
lied. They lied and said that they weren't going to touch Roe versus Wade, including Amy. They all lied.
once the impeachment starts, if they're smart, they'll resign.
Yeah. So, this is an interesting question from Phoenix. Is there any difference between requesting cremation or physical burial on the other side?
No.
Okay.
I mean, your soul is what leaves, your spirit goes the other
Right.
side, whether you're cremated or not.
I mean,
The-
families die burning up in houses. Why would they not go to heaven?
well, that's, a lot of the religions say, if you burn your body, you won't get to heaven. That's a crock, you know. my mother was cremated, and I feel her energy and her spirit around me all the time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, think about it. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If you're cremated, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If
Dust
you're
to
put in
dust.
the ground,
Yeah.
ashes to ashes, dust, dust to dust. It all comes out the same in the end.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I've got one. Are you ready? Okay. Oh, we just talked about this, but is JD Vance making a play to push Trump out with Epstein? He is acting very shady. Well, why do you think they call him Shady Vance?
Yeah.
What do you
Oh,
think?
yeah. I think he's up to no good.
Yes, I think so too.
I even think they might get a hold of Maxine or just Lane Maxwell
Just
and
Lane.
maybe give her a deal. Go ahead and release all that info. And what we'll do is when I take over, I will immediately pardon you.
I just got cold chills with that. Up and down my body.
Yeah. Go
And,
ahead and we'll make it look like it wasn't you, it was somebody else. And as soon as I'm in office, I'll give you a complete pardon.
and you know what? You did your side take on that one. And whenever you do the side take, it's right on.
That's right. Yeah, that's what they just told me.
Yeah,
So we'll
well,
see.
that's
It's
a
going
hit.
to happen sooner than later. Because don't forget, and Ness. Oh, by the way, uh, I need to. I'm going to be on with Andre again, but Ness is going to be on next week. She said August is even worse, but she picked up July 7th, which is when the Epstein thing exploded.
Something
She
big.
also picks up the 24th.
I see something big coming. So
Okay, and then she said August is just boom, boom, boom.
it's just going to be one thing after the other.
I love it.
And hopefully, that momentum keeps up going into the midterms. And my feeling is it will. Trump and them, they're already trying to find ways to circumvent the midterm. They'll try, but they won't succeed.
This is from Tina. Is it time to move out of Florida? Poor
Yeah,
girl.
yesterday.
Florida is just a mess. I don't know. And they may eventually turn blue, but a lot of there's a lot of flooding. That's all I can say.
I see Florida turning purple, but my feeling is a lot of people are going to be moving out because of the flooding, the
Yes.
hurricane flipping up for the Gulf and on the Atlantic side. And just Satan has that passed that law down there that limits what insurance companies have to pay for hurricane and flood, and the premiums are sky high. People can't afford it.
You can't afford it at all. That's what's happening in California.
And that's
They
what's going to
let
happen.
that State Farm up. I was paying for my car insurance, me and my son, 160 a month. It's up to 222.
And that's what's going to happen in Florida. People are going to be leaving en masse. And then what happens? Nobody's going to want to buy, and that brings property values down, and that hurts the economy of the state.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see.
It's
Oh,
uh and a lot of people are asking, should I move? Should I move? I'm not feeling you should move right now.
no, just hang
Maybe
on.
if you're in Florida, but I'm feeling kind of stay put. So apparently there's a 100 and some odd degree heat wave coming the next week.
It's going to get
Oklahoma's going to be affected.
going to
Chicago's getting a little, but not a lot.
It's supposed to be 100 here next week, but of course, sometimes in the summer we get 100-degree temperatures anyway.
Okay,
But if it's prolonged, the thing about Chicago is, a lot of the places in the inner city doesn't have air conditioning and the homeless. But Chicago is really good in the summer when it gets hot like that. They have cooling centers for people to come.
good. That's like California.
And in the winter, when it's really cold, they have warming centers so that people don't die of heat prostration, yeah, prostration, and of freezing to death in the winter. So
I remember Chicago going through a really bad heat wave. I was a lot younger, so it might have even been in the 70s or 80s. And a lot of people died in those brick homes.
yes, yes.
And people, they said you got to check on the elderly, a lot of dead elderly people.
And when it gets hot here, well, no matter where you live, when it's hot outside, drink lots of water. Lots of
Do
water.
you know what's better to quench your thirst and keep you hydrated than water? Vodka? No, I'm just kidding.
Whiskey.
Milk. Milk.
Milk, really? I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's something with what's in milk that really helps people maintain. I can't stand milk.
But drink lots of water then.
Yeah.
Try to refrain from iced tea because it uh
It's
diuretic.
yeah,
Will dehydrate.
diuretic. I always make a big pitcher of iced tea and I'm in the toilet half the time.
Well, that's good for a diuretic, but then you gotta do a water back. You gotta chase it with water.
Yeah.
All right, I've got one here.
You got one? Good.
The good one, actually. Will Mark Carney serve his full term as Canadian Prime Minister?
Yep.
I see more than one term. What do you think?
I do too. I see he's going to do a really good
He's
job.
going to be in for a long time, is what I see.
He's not putting up with the United States, which is what the Canadians want.
That's right.
So Robert said Vince McMahon and Linda McMahon of WWE wrestling are they involved with the Epstein list? Because how sick Vince McMahon is with women in his past.
I want to be careful before I implicate somebody,
Yeah,
but let me just put it this way. There are a lot of well-known, big-name people and people,
Hollywood too.
bingo, and people really high up the pecking order politically and from all over, celebrities all over. Is there some in the wrestling thing? The answer is yes. Whose names I'm not gonna go public with right now. How's that?
Boy, we're going to be in for a shock when all this stuff comes out.
Oh my God. You know what, Linda? Heads are going to roll.
So, do you feel that Iran will get a major hit to Israel?
Yes.
Okay. You know, Iran just mentioned that they think, what's a big terrorist organization?
Hamas.
Not Hamas, it's another one. But
Oh, oh, oh,
they said if you'll notice, this particular terrorist organization has hit everyone but Israel.
right.
I think Israel developed this terrorist organization.
Ooh, I heard a yes with that.
Yeah.
Um, well, the United States helped a bunch of them too, because when Russia invaded Afghanistan, the United States helped to form terrorist organizations to fight against the Soviets in Afghanistan.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of what's going on is what we started.
Wow.
Um, I know which ones you're thinking of. It's not Hamas. It's oh, I can't think of the name of it. Um, but okay. Um, will Trump, let's see, will Trump be 25th Amendment in the next 2 to 4 weeks? In other words, no, I don't see that.
I don't see that either. This is an interesting statement. I watched a video with Moonlit Energy, and she did a channel video with her spirit guide, Edgar, on July 18th about Trump. And she said how long he has on this earth. Very interesting. Okay, you guys, Moonlit Energy. We'll go there and check it out. Let me write that down. See what she says. A lot of people send me referrals to other people's shows. There are so many people. Remember in the old days, you couldn't find anybody that did the work we do?
Right, exactly.
Now it's packed.
You're thinking of Al Qaeda, right, Linda, for that terrorist thing?
Yeah. No, that's not it. It's not Hamas or it's
ISIL, ISIL.
ISIS. It's ISIS.
I had to look it up.
ISIS never has hit Israel. They think ISIS was developed by Israel.
Won't put anything past Netanyahu. I got to get back to YouTube. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Uh, all right. We got time for a few more, I think.
No,
Hi.
we don't. We're past an hour
Oh,
now.
we're past an hour. I'm sorry, I didn't even notice. Okay, well then we're
No,
good.
we can. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, well, this one, I guess. Did F-45 turn government informant on Epstein they no after they were no longer friends to save himself? And that is also why he's working so hard to cover it up. No, I don't.
You
Uh,
don't sense that?
no, I
He
don't
would
think
do something like that,
he
though.
would do something like that,
That sounds like him.
but that would come out.
Yeah.
But there were
Uh,
other shenanigans going on, I'll tell you that much. And those shenanigans will come out.
will Cory Booker run for president? He can, but he's not going to win.
He's not going to win. Um, Better for him to stay in the Senate.
Yeah. Yeah. How about Katie Porter? I think she's running for governor, but she won't win.
Won't win. No.
But I like her. I think when the new president comes in, they may give her a position like they did Pocahontas. What's her name?
Oh, I know what you're thinking of.
But he's so cruel. But he called her Pope. I can see it. Remember when Obama gave her a position because she was going to stop people from
Oh,
stealing your money? Elizabeth Warren.
Elizabeth Warren.
I see her getting a job like Elizabeth Warren.
Elizabeth Warren's gonna, well, Elizabeth Warren is good in the Senate, you know? Okay, so maybe we can end it with this one. Island Girl Caribbean, this is a good one. Hi, Mel and Linda. When will this orange nightmare end? Every day it's something new and horrible for Americans. I didn't vote for him. We've suffered enough.
Yeah.
Well, every day it's going to be something new and more, what's the word I'm looking for? More eye-opening, more scandalous. It's going to take years to repair the
Oh,
damage
it's terrible.
that Trump has done, but my guides tell me our democracy will survive.
It will survive.
So
So listen, somebody's asking this. It's interesting. Ian, could you explain to me Get Behind Me, Satan more? I feel like I'm too new to your channel to understand what you mean when you say that.
I'm going
It
to
would
say it
be
again.
interesting to hear Mel's take too. I sometimes say, stand behind me, Satan. And
Yeah,
that's proper language with exorcisms. Exorcists, when you're having an exorcism, a lot of times who's ever doing it will say, stand behind me, Satan.
I agree.
Yeah, that's where I got that from. Or your mother wears boots that smell. The powder of Jose will compel you.
Right. On that note,
So anyway, but if you look it up, exorcism, so you'll see that language in there.
people ask me, um, what is Linda really like? I said, well, the way we go at it on the show, you should see us before the show. They said, oh, trust me.
Yeah,
We would
I could be.
our shows would get taken down if they could see us before. We would be in
Wait,
YouTube
the
prison.
little bins we send each other too, I couldn't put those on public.
I can be in the worst mood and I get these things from Linda and it just makes me pee my pants laughing. All right, sweetie.
I just posted some stuff on my YouTube, on my comment section. I had the best time doing it. But I hope you guys visit my community section because you'll get to see a lot of these. First of all, also know that Fed Chairman Jerome Powell is being referred to the DOJ. They want to criminally hit him. They're not going to be able to, but they can
No,
try.
I don't think so.
But this one, it's with P. Diddy on the Jumbotron catch. P. Diddy with
I saw that.
a big bottle of baby oil.
I was laughing so hard when you sent me that.
And I like this from Aristotle. Evil destroys even itself. That is so true.
All right, my dear, I've got to run, but
No, you don't. You stay on here with me till the guy, Mr. Well, we can do 20 more questions.
Okay, I'll tell the truth. I have to go to the bathroom.
Well, just let him pee his pants, right, you guys? That'll teach him. Okay, Trump, we'll talk to you later.
Am I turning orange?
Bye, everybody.